When everything is silent and my strength feels gone, when what I build with care breaks without a warning. I don't understand your ways, but I still hear your voice saying in the middle of the storm, I am with you. You're not alone. If my hands can't reach the dreams I once believed, I rest in the truth that you never let go of me. Even so I trust you, even when I don't understand. If everything stops now, you are still moving your hands. Even so I trust you, when nothing makes sense anymore. My future is held and guarded by the God who never failed me before. I lost things on the journey, but not your presence. What feels like an ending is a lesson in patience. You work in the unseen, while all I feel is pain. But every broken moment still answers to your name. If the ground gives way beneath my feet, my faith is learning how to stand. I choose to remain where your voice commands. Even so I trust you, even when I don't understand. If everything stops now, you are still moving your hands. Even so I trust you, when nothing makes sense anymore. My future is held and guarded by the God who never failed me before. Nothing that I lost surprised you, nothing that hurt erased your plan. If today all I have are tears, you count them gently in your hands. And tomorrow what I call a loss will be healing and testimony. Even so I trust you, with a tired heart I stand. If I can't see the road, I still walk led by your hand. Even so I trust you, my hope remains in you. What today feels like breaking is God writing something new. I trust you, I trust you. Even so, I trust you.
Want to receive more worship like this? Subscribe to the Worship Without Borders channel.
When I thought that I was losing ground, your silence taught me how to wait it out. When I cried believing it was truly the end, it was just your care telling me to stop again. I didn't understand the narrow way ahead, but your hands were guarding every step. And even when everything felt so wrong, it was your deliverance carrying me along. And when I tried to run toward the wrong direction, you closed the doors I couldn't in silence. Sometimes the skies turn dark and gray, and doubt tries hard to pull my faith away. But right in the middle of the storm and fight, I feel your voice whisper, "Child, I'm by your side." What I once thought was my defeat was just a detour saving me from grief. Every tear that fell at a closed door, now I understand you were caring for me even more. If the road shut down, it was to protect me, Lord. If someone walked away, it helped me grow some more. Everything I lost was never meant to break me. It was your purpose quietly awakening. Because with God, even a step back. Because with God, even a step back is deliverance, is safety, is peace intact. If He tells me to stop, it's to rescue my heart. If He tells me to wait, it's to lift me and restart. So I rest, I trust completely in His guidance. If I step back, it was God going ahead in silence, in silence. I know I never walked this path alone, even when the route changes without warning shown. Your love keeps guiding me along the way, and every turn is meant to help me rise one day. What looks like loss is really preservation. What feels like delay is hidden preparation. I just need to trust, not hesitate. My God never fails in what He orchestrates. With God, even a step back is deliverance, keeping me on track. If He closes one path, He opens one behind, teaching me that growth sometimes means stepping back in time. I move forward now, my heart can finally see. If I returned a little, it was God going ahead for me.
Want to receive more worship like this? Subscribe to the Worship Without Borders channel.
Today I lift my hands to heaven, Lord, 'cause now I see the doors You opened in my favor. What once looked far too high for me to climb, it was Your mighty hand that led me to the victory line. Thank You, God, for every step I made. Even through tears, I know I wasn't mistaken. Everything that reaches me has a purpose in You. My faith stands firm, 'cause You're the way I hold on to. thank you, God, for every step I've made. Even in the pain, I know I wasn't mistaken. Everything that reaches me has a purpose in you. My faith stands firm, 'cause you're the way I hold on to. You're the way I hold on to.
Want to receive more worship like this? Subscribe to the Worship Without Borders channel.
When life feels heavy and everything says no, when fear tries to take control of my soul, I remember the promise in your faithful eyes. With faith the impossible starts coming back to life. The wind blows strong, trying to push me aside, but your voice is calling me to rise. I look to the heavens, breathe deep and declare, if God walks with me, I am never unaware. And when I believe the heavens open wide, the impossible starts shifting on my side. Faith as small as a simple mustard seed has the power to lift me up and make me succeed. Faith moves the mountains, faith brings down the giants, faith makes me walk in places I never dared to try in silence. Faith rewrites my story, faith parts the seas in front of me. If God has spoken, I believe, 'cause faith will carry me to the end. Every tear I cried, you saw, oh Lord. Every darkest night, you lit it with your love. And even when everything screams, it's over now, your mighty hand lifts me up from the ground. I don't live by what I'm seeing, I live by what you speak. Faith is born from your heart, and in it my soul finds peace. And when fear comes trying to silence me, I declare with boldness and certainty, if God has promised, He will fulfill. Nothing can stand when faith is real. Faith moves the mountains, faith brings down the giants, faith makes me walk in places I never dared to try in silence. Faith rewrites my story, faith parts the seas in front of me. If God has spoken, I believe, 'cause faith will carry me to the end. I won't back down, I won't fear again. The God of promises makes me win. If He commands me to believe, then I will believe. Faith is the key for heaven to move in me. I won't back down, I won't fear again. The God of promises makes me win. I see the mountains fall into the ground.
Want to receive more worship like this? Subscribe to the Worship Without Borders channel.
I was surrounded by the remnants of my story, fragments of dreams that never came to be, promises I lost somewhere along the roads, and wounds that time refused to heal in me. But when everything looked completely over, and I believed that it was truly the end, your light broke into the chaos of my heart, and you started to rebuild it all again. You turned my sorrow into living hope. Every scar became a sign of your restoring love. What once was a source of shame in me now stands as proof that you have rescued me. From the ruins, you made a testimony. From what was broken, you brought new glory. What once hurt me now magnifies your holy name. You are the God who transforms everything. You are the God who changes everything. From my ruins, a testimony came. I saw your hand gather all my scattered pieces and rebuild the things I thought were lost for good, not as they once were, but far better. 'Cause everything in you becomes redeemed and understood. What the world labeled as failure, you called the beginning of a brand new start. What looked like falling became an open door, and what was dust became a promise in my heart. And even when I couldn't understand, you had redemption written in your plan. What I thought was the end of the line was what you called transformation in its time. From the ruins, you made a testimony. From what was broken, you brought new glory. What once hurt me now magnifies your holy name. You are the God who transforms everything. You are the God who changes everything. I thought it was only destruction, but it was your work beginning deep in me. It was the old falling to the ground to make way for the new you would release. Now I look back, can clearly see your miracles woven into every detail of my days. You are the God who trades ashes for a crown of victory and endless grace. From the ruins, you made a testimony. From what was broken, you brought new glory. What once hurt me now magnifies your holy name. You are the God who transforms everything. You are the God who changes everything. From my ruins, a testimony was made.
Want to receive more worship like this? Subscribe to the Worship Without Borders channel.
I try to hold on tight to things that never belong to me. I walk through valleys deep and wide, with our hearts torn into pieces inside. But right when I thought it was the end, your voice came reaching out for me, saying, "Child, the things that broke within you, myself will restore completely." And when I can't see any way out, your grace steps in and makes the impossible rise. What time is shattered and worn away, your hands are rebuilding piece by piece inside. Everything that I have lost, God is rebuilding me from the dust. What once was only pain, God is turning into bloom again. I know my tomorrow is held by the one who restores everything in me. You gather every broken piece that I left scattered on the ground. You turn all of my shame into salvation and testimony now. The past no longer changed my life. Your presence came and set me free. What many thought would be my end was for you, a brand new start for me. And even when all things fall silent, your love still speaks louder than my fear. You hear what no one else could see, and mend the wounds I tried to hide for years. Everything that I have lost, God is rebuilding me from the dust. What once was only pain, God is turning into bloom again. I know my tomorrow is held by the one who restores everything in me. You make all of my story new. You renew what I could never fix alone. You traded mourning for dancing and filled my emptiness with hope. When I think that everything is over, your hands begin to move again. 'Cause the God who lifts me up has never once given up on me. Everything that I have lost, God is rebuilding me from the dust. Even what I can't understand right now, your glory will reveal somehow. I know nothing is ever lost to the
Want to receive more worship like this? Subscribe to the Worship Without Borders channel.
When the darkest night tries to surround my heart, and loneliness whispers softly in the dark, I remember that the God who shaped the skies walks beside me everywhere I go in life. Even when no one understands the silent battles I carry inside, you are the light within my desert, the gentle hand that leads my every stride. And when everything feels heavy on my chest, I can rest because I know that the God who walks right next to me will never let me fall alone. I do not walk alone. Who carries God carries shelter for the soul. In the valley, on the mountain, in the silence or the storm, your presence is where I'm meant to go. I do not walk alone, because the living God walks with me wherever I go. There are paths I do not understand, but I trust the one who leads my days. You wipe away each hidden tear, restoring all my strength along the way. Even when the world screams give up, you whisper softly, child, I'm here. And the fear that tried to chain my heart loses power when I lift my eyes to you again. Yes, when exhaustion hits me hard, your voice calls me back to rest. And I remember that the God who guards my life never ceases to walk with me where I am blessed. I do not walk alone. Who carries God carries shelter for the soul. In the valley, on the mountain, in the silence or the storm, your presence is where I'm meant to go. I do not walk alone, because the living God walks with me wherever I go. You are the God who goes before me, and also the God who stands behind. You surround me with your kindness and hold me up when I can't rise. You are the shade in the burning heat, and the fire that keeps my spirit warm. The hand that never once forsakes me, my faithful friend through every storm. I do not walk alone. Who carries God carries shelter for the soul. In the valley, on the mountain, in the silence or the storm, your presence is where I'm meant to go. I do not walk alone, because the
Want to receive more worship like this? Subscribe to the Worship Without Borders channel.
When the darkest night tries to surround my heart, and loneliness whispers softly in the dark, I remember that the God who shaped the skies walks beside me everywhere I go in life. Even when no one understands the silent battles I carry inside, you are the light within my desert, the gentle hand that leads my every stride. And when everything feels heavy on my chest, I can rest because I know that the God who walks right next to me will never let me fall alone. I do not walk alone. Who carries God, carries shelter for the soul. In the valley, on the mountain, in the silence of the storm, your presence is where I'm meant to go. I do not walk alone, because the living God walks with me wherever I go. There are paths I do not understand, but I trust the one who leads my days. You wipe away each hidden tear, restoring all my strength along the way. Even when the world screams give up, you whisper softly, child, I'm here. And the fear that tried to chain my heart loses power when I lift my eyes to you again. Yes, when exhaustion hits me hard, your voice calls me back to rest. And I remember that the God who guards my life never ceases to walk with me where I am blessed. I do not walk alone. Who carries God, carries shelter for the soul. In the valley, on the mountain, in the silence of the storm, your presence is where I'm meant to go. I do not walk alone, because the living God walks with me wherever I go. You are the God who goes before me, and also the God who stands behind. You surround me with your kindness and hold me up when I can't rise. You are the shade in the burning heat, and the fire that keeps my spirit warm. The hand that never once forsakes me, my faithful friend through every storm. I do not walk alone. Who carries God, carries shelter for the soul. In the valley, on the mountain, in the silence of the storm, your presence is where I'm meant to go. I do not walk alone, because the living God walks with me wherever I go.
Want to receive more worship like this? Subscribe to the Worship Without Borders channel.
I've seen doors open wide in ways that only heaven could ever provide. I've seen roads that once looked impossible to cross turn into solid ground because God chose to move the rocks. And even when the winds were blowing hard on me, the hand of God turned all my weakness into new beginnings. With every step I took, He was shaping my hand. And when my strength ran dry, His grace showed me where to stand. And even when things didn't go the way I planned, His perfect grace proved the timing was already in His hands. And God's timing has never failed me once. What felt like a waiting aid became a love that overcomes. The hand of God lifts me up and helps me rise. I am blessed wherever I place my hands. He seals it with His signs. And even when something doesn't go right, He teaches me to trust His heart. 'Cause His blessing always comes at the exact and perfect time to start. The hand of God lifts me up, He never let me fall. And that is why everything I live today carries the touch of His presence over it all. I've seen dreams come alive in the quiet nights just because He breathed His life again inside. I've seen plans that once looked small and out of view become something giant the moment I surrender them to You. And when the door closed, I thought it was the end, but He opened something greater, a providence I now comprehend. And today when I look back, I finally see it wasn't a delay, it was God growing me. For He knows what I don't know, He sees what I don't see. He goes where I can't go. And when I think it's over and nothing more can be done, He proves again that He was caring for me all along. The hand of God lifts me up and helps me rise. I am blessed wherever I place my hands. He seals it with His signs. And even when something doesn't go right, He teaches me to trust His heart. 'Cause His blessing always comes at the exact and perfect time to start. The hand of God lifts me up, He never let me fall. And that is why everything I live today carries the touch of His presence over it all. Oh, if it worked out, it was Him. If I grew, it was Him. If I'm still standing, it was Him. If the miracle came, it was Him. And even when it didn't, He was still there, preparing something greater than I could ever dream or bear. I keep walking because He sustains my steps, and every victory I have carries the mark of His faithfulness. The hand of God lifts me up and helps me rise. I am blessed, and nothing can erase the favor over my life. He opens the path, He writes the end. And when the moment comes, the blessing descends. Because the hand of God has been guiding me so well.
Want to receive more worship like this? Subscribe to the Worship Without Borders channel.
When the rain I cried out with the little strength I still had left, and your hand reached down and pulled me from the depths. I was shaking, fear was tightening around my soul. Heaven felt so silent, like no one heard at all. But right inside the chaos, your gentle voice broke through, saying, "Child, I'm here and I will carry you." And even when I didn't understand, you were shaping something deep within my heart again. The storm that once terrified me so much was actually part of the direction of your love. The storm taught me to trust. When I lost control, I learned how to rest in God. Right in the center of the wind, your peace found me. And in the crashing waters, your love sustained me. I know the storm taught me to trust. The waves revealed to me how weak I truly am, but they also show the faithfulness of who you are, my God. I saw that I don't depend on the strength of my own hands, but on the God who never fails, never late, never stops. I thought the end was getting closer, day by day, but it was just the start of a brand new level of grace. Every tear, every pain I carried inside became a beautiful piece of your sovereign design. And even when I couldn't see a way, you stepped in and made the waters calm again. And when everything felt like it was lost, you taught me once more how to trust in who you are. The storm taught me to trust. When I lost control, I learned how to rest in God. Right in the center of the wind, your peace found me. And in the crashing waters, your love sustained me. I know the storm taught me to trust. I will not fear if another storm rises near, 'cause now I know it's in the chaos that your face is shown. You're the God who calms the sea and calms the storms inside of me. And even if the earth should shake, in you my soul is safe. The storm taught me to trust. When I lost control, I learned how to rest in God. Even in the fiercest wind, your voice still makes my heart believe again. I know the storm taught me to trust.
Want to receive more worship like this? Subscribe to the Worship Without Borders channel.